The MCU right now is kinda like a zombie. Yes, it's still moving forward, it's still doing things, but it's lifeless, it has no soul, no heart, no real reason for existing. It's just a lifeless vessel, devouring and destroying everything that it touches, and everything that it eventually will touch. Realizing this, Disney CEO Bob Iger recently came out and said that they are going to scale back on pushing the message and focus more on characters and storytelling. A good idea, but I do not believe him for a second. These guys, however, were very disappointed with that statement. Take a listen.
Because this is the one that I disagree with the most. We shouldn't be making stories with messages. It should be story first, and we shouldn't be putting messages first. And I think that those two things go hand in hand. I think a really good story has a really strong message.
Well, it can, if the message is something that everyone can universally get behind.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
But when, for example, this is your message.
You did your part in dealing with those terrorists, now we'll do ours. You have to stop calling them terrorists. You have to stop calling them terrorists.
And if Disney Marvel gives us Soy Wilson in Captain America 4, these three soy boy bitches are gonna love it.
As someone who thinks we need lots of representation and we need to talk about, we need to tell stories from people who haven't had their stories told.
Like who exactly?
For people of color, for women,
The problem is that Disney does not know how to write those characters. They did for a while early on, but not anymore.
For people of color, for women, for people for LGBTQ plus community, and I'm not Juliana Margulies speaking for them.
Yes, because God forbid we forget the alphabet people, right?
We need to tell stories from people who haven't had their stories told.
How about no?
I mean, I have to be honest with you here, man. Nobody wants to see how Timmy became Tammy, a journey to self-discovery and genital mutilation.
Hey, Bob Iger here. That is actually a great idea, Mr. Grizzy, and I am more than willing to incorporate How Timmy Became Tammy, a journey to self-discovery and genital mutilation into the Young Avengers film we have in the works, because it will be more of a kids movie, and we here at Disney desperately want to show this type of content to our audience as kids.
Ah! All right, yeah, that's somebody's dick getting cut off.
Is Bob saying essentially, come on back, Red Staters, we're going to stop focusing on people of color. We're going to stop focusing on, trans or LGBTQ plus representation. And we're going to be much more about, let's get our white leads back.
Oh my God, what a sad statement. This is what they think we want. This is what the Hollywood elites, Bob Iger, and wannabe Hollywood elites like these guys think that critics of the MCU want. We want people that look like us and nothing else. It's truly pathetic.
And we're going to be much more about, let's get our white leads back who discover racism, discover misogyny, discover these things, and learn a lesson.
Now, I know that the Marvels got a lot of attention, and rightfully so with how shit it was, but nobody gave a fuck about Loki. And 2/3 of the audience for the Marvels was men. So all of these people that Disney are constantly trying to pander to, you guys, they are not showing up for this shit.
Then we've got to pander harder.
Because you've got to walk that line where you tell the message correctly, but also get as many people into the theaters to watch your film and enjoy your film because you have a good story.
Fuck the message. Fuck the message completely. Focus on story and focus on characters. And I promise good things will happen. However, I wouldn't get your hopes up. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.